Hi YouTube, it's Lena. I just did an unboxing of a giveaway I won and it included fingerless gloves. So I still have those on because I really like them. I'm such a dork. Anyways, hi YouTube, it's Lena and I'm here today with the finale of the Project Use It Up guide that I had for 2017. I will be doing another one of these for 2018, so keep your eye out for that as well. But I had like little goals that I wanted to use, like use 10 of this, 10 of that, or whatever, and I actually did hit most of them, which I think is really cool. So stay tuned if you want to know what I managed to use up. So I don't have the products because the only things that I keep year round are makeup empties, and my makeup I used up for 2017 is just went up, so I don't have those anymore even. So just use your imagination. Anyways, I wanted to finish 10 miniature lotions because I tend to get those a lot from like subscription boxes and the like, and I did. I actually hit that goal on the November the 25th. I used up a Seraphine Botanics mini, a Burt's Bees, a Vaseline one. Actually, I remember that. I hated it. I used it up for a, what's it called? Shaving cream. I used up a cake one, a Jergens, that was one of those that gradually self-tan you. I didn't like that. Two J.R. Watkins ones. I used up, I don't remember, one of them was a coconut and one of them was like a lemon cake one. I really liked the lemon one. A Philosophy, that was actually in my Rolling Project 20 pan, and it was a big one, but it was technically a mini. It was not the full size, so it counts. A Brazilian Boom Boom cream. I actually did not really care for that. It's not that I didn't like the scent, it's that it was super strong. The formula was really good though, and I used up a miniature Palmer's cocoa butter. So I had the goal to use up 5 mini body washes. I ran out before I had 5 because I donated some of them to the relief efforts for the hurricane relief in Texas, actually. So I sent a lot of what I had away, so I only wound up finishing 4, but I don't have any more, so I still consider this, you know, goal met. I used up a Dove mini body wash, an Olay, a Soapbox one, I really liked that one, and a Molten Brown one. Those are usually really good, but I don't know where to find them. Like, I think I can only buy them online. Do those come from like hotels or something? Like, I occasionally get one when I buy like a mystery bag from somebody online and I really like them, but I don't know where to find those. So I wanted to use up 4 hand creams. I suck at using hand creams. I only used up 3. I used up a Gold Bond one, a little tiny bitty Neutrogena one that I actually used up on my feet, but it was a hand cream, so I put it there. And just recently I used up my Tocca Giulietta, but I used it up on my body. But it was a hand cream, so I'm really bad about hand creams. Honestly, I need to just use up what I have and then not... I can't remember the last time I straight up bought a hand cream. I get them through like subscription boxes and I need to just not keep them when I get them. So yeah, I'm going to be working on what I got again this year. Next, I wanted to use up 3 foot creams, and I met that goal technically on December the 27th. I did write down, by the way, when I met all of these goals. I had a Burt's Bees. It was that coconut foot oil cream mini that I had. I had the Julep Mint Petty cream that I spent like all year trying to use up and finally used it up on my legs. Once again, I'm very bad about foot creams. And I had 2 little CeraVe minis that were in my last Project Use It Up for December. And I used up both of them, and I decided that I would let those 2 count as one like mini and complete the category. Anyways, next I wanted to finish 6 candles and wax melts. I only finished 5. I finished 3 like full like 6-pack clamshells and 2 candles. I did not write down what they were because that would have been intelligent, but I've already made a note to do that this year. I did, however, finish 2 of these little minis last year as well, so maybe that can count for 6, but I didn't write those down. So I definitely need to get a move on for finishing wax melts, especially this year because I have a ton, because I'm a rep for Zany Lady wax melts, so I get those in every month. Next, I wanted to finish up 8 face washes, and I managed to do that. I finished the Biore, I believe this was the baking soda cleanser, the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I had a Vichy cleanser that I got in a Target beauty box. I had a Murad cleanser. I believe this was a powder cleanser as well. Let's see, I had a Neutrogena cleanser, and I think that might have been the white tea tree one that I had left over. A Skin Iceland that I got from Ipsy. A First Aid Beauty, the red volcanic one. And the Hanalei, I had like 5 little packets from Ipsy. They were a powder face wash, so I finished those up. And I finished that on November the 30th, and this was just a mini category. Next, I wanted to finish 8 mini moisturizers, and I completed that goal for June the 19th. It appears that I actually finished 12 because I did continue to keep count. I finished a Too Cool for School Egg Mallow Cream, a Youth to the People mini one that I got from Sephora Play before I canceled it. Let's see, I had an Aveeno that I believe was a sunscreen based one. The Clinique Moisture Blur, that kind of half-assed primer, half-assed moisturizer that they sell. I believe Aqua Bomb, a Clinique, the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, an Origins Vitazing, and Olay, what was that one called? The Micro Lift. It's one of the little red packaging. And let's see, that was my 8. And I finished the Laneige. It's technically a sleeping mask, but I used it as a moisturizer, just a basic moisturizer. An ROC face and neck cream. It was a little bitty one that I got from a Walmart beauty box. The Sicily Black Rose Overnight Mask. That was another like sleeping mask that I used up as a moisturizer. And Garnier. What was the one from Garnier? Oh yeah, it was the Moisture Bomb in the little blue packaging. So I did really good on that. I wanted to finish 10 mascaras. I put mascara in the Project Use It Up category because I don't tend to put those in projects. I just throw them in that to say, okay, I've had this open for 3 months, so now it's time for it to go. I hit that goal on September the 26th. I actually finished, I believe my final number was like 17. I think I'm missing, I think I didn't write, no wait, I know what it was. I didn't write down the primer that I used and one of the colored mascaras. I didn't write down either one of those on here. But I'd also used up an LA Colors purple mascara and a Benefit, what is that primer that they have? Their Real Mascara tinted primer. I used up those as well, but I had the Balms Mad Lash Mascara, the Sephora Lash Craft, the e.l.f. Volume Plumping Mascara, Urban Decay Perversion, CoverGirl Supersizer, the Blink Tubing Mascara, the Physicians Formula, not Curvaceous one, that's the new one, but it's one I didn't really like. A mini of the MAC Zoom Lash, the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara, the MAC Haute n Naughty Mascara, the Dior Show Mascara, hated that one, the Essence Lash Princess, Tarte Lights Camera Flashes, a purple Maybelline mascara, and the Stretch X by Touch in Soul. I remember these way better than I thought I would. Let's see, I wanted to finish 10 miniature face primers, and I managed to do that on December the 22nd. Let's see, I had the Cover FX Illuminating Primer, the Becca Backlight Primer, the Makeup Forever Hydrating Primer, the Becca First Light Priming Filter, the YSL Touche Clock Blur Primer thing. It's the one with like the gold flakes in it. 2 Murad, what is that called? Murad Blur Perfecting Shields. I finished 2 of those. The Laura Geller Bronzing Primer. I did not like that. A Miraness Primer and a MAC. It's the one I got in like my November Ipsy bag that I was complaining is like, you can get that for free from when you make a MAC order. Why is this one of my samples that I pay for? What was that? The MAC Prep and Prime, a kind of Yellow Radiance Primer. That's what it was. Okay. So I wanted to finish 2 perfumes. I wound up finishing some ridiculously high number. I think it wound up being like 7 or something. Let's see, I finished my Taylor Swift Wonderstruck, my Mariah Carey perfume, the Pink Fantasy, I think it's called. A Katy Perry Killer Queen rollerball, a Pacifica rollerball, an Atelier Cologne Orange Sanguine Mini, and a YSL Black Opium Mini. And I could swear there was something else, but I don't have it written down. And finally, I wanted to keep track of my perfume samples because I had a ton of them and I wanted to get the majority of them out. And I did. I wound up using quite a bit. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I wound up using 34. 2 Pink Fridays by Nicki Minaj, Victoria's Secret Angel Perfume, Dior's J'adore, John Verratos Artesian Aqua. I used some of these as room sprays, so I had a couple of men's fragrances and I used them that way. Marc Jacobs Daisy, Victoria's Secret Bombshell, 3 Hello by Harvey Prince, 2 Sincerely by Harvey Prince. I really like Sincerely, actually. I have a mini rollerball that I'm using right now. A Derek Lamb 10 Crosby and Drunken Youth, 3 Prada Candies, a Jazz replica perfume called Jazz Club that I love and I really want their candle version of it that's like $60. So I haven't bought it obviously, but I really want it. A Nest Indigo, a Versace Eros that I believe is a men's cologne. Oh god. An Omnia by Bulgari, a Versace Bright Crystal, a Flower Bomb in Bloom, and Flower Bomb, both by Victor and Rolf. 2 Atelier Cologne Orange Sanguines samples. I had like a mini sprayer is the one I used up in my other category. Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Fresh, a Comptoir Sud Pacifique. I really liked that one. Victor and Rolf Bonbon, another I really liked. Kat Von D Saint and Sinner. I had like that little 2-pack they sent out. I really liked Saint. I've actually just recently used up like a little tiny sprayer of that. What was that perfume called? Juliet's Got a Gun, not a perfume. I love that too. And Stella by Stella McCartney, which I also love. Whew. So that is it. Thank you guys for sticking this out with me. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye.